Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the Buick Encore Avenir. Before we get in this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Jerry Steiner Buick here in South Jordan for giving me some time with this Encore. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below. Also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a turbocharged 1.3 liter 3-cylinder that goes through a 9-speed automatic transmission. Fuel economy is 26 around town and then 28 on the highway, with power outputs being 155 horsepower and then 174 pound-feet of torque. Before I move forward with this review, I do want to mention if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, not a lot happening. Got the new Buick logo. Cool lights here. You can see the headlights down below, so they've got that split light design. Lots of silver trim, chrome trim on the grille. And overall, pretty cool looking front end. Now our tire wheel setup is 245 by 45 by 19 in the front and over in the rear. And you can see here with the wheels, you've got that kind of like silverish, grayish finish. Anyways, nice and painted there. Avenir here on the side. And then if we take a few steps back, there's your side profile. Taking a look at the key fob here, we've got a lock and unlock function. We've got the opening for the hatch remote start as well. Pop that open. And the Encore's not a massive car, but decent storage space for a smaller sized crossover. I like that you got a cargo cover built in from the factory. Just press that and that'll lower the hatch right back down. The taillights are pretty cool. They got this like smoked out look, which is pretty fun. You can see all the rest of the badging and everything there on the back, and it's for the rest of the rear. Now this leads us inside, where you can see we've got nice soft touch trim down below. And look at the seats here. Pretty cool with the stitching design all over. We'll quickly pop in here. Legroom's good. Got a storage pocket. And then headroom is actually pretty good as well. And so I guess, you know, this seat is pushed back a little bit, so you don't have a ton of room to push the seat back to where it gets rid of that legroom. And popping inside, you can see we've got soft touch there at the top, down below. Got all of our window controls. Notice that one's automatic. Mirror adjustments, and then memory seats with this one. Blind spot arming with the mirror. Avenir there on the headrest. Nice stitching. Perforated leather. You can see with all the adjustments there on the side, and then we've got our light control here. Steering wheel's manually adjustable, and then pretty nice trim on the dash. Now taking a look at the steering wheel, you can see soft touch trim all around. Radio controls on the back. Got a bunch of practical controls here on the front, including our voice command controls, heated steering wheel. We've got our cruise control as well. You can see here with the stocks in the back, very normal. Digital gauge cluster in the center, which you can use to see different bits of info on the car. Pretty straightforward setup there. This actually does come with the 360 camera system, which is pretty cool. It's a small car, so it's not really necessary. Always nice to have. Now we do have a shortcut bar there on the side. Notice the little volume control there as well. But I mean, overall, pretty quick response time with the screen. Comes at Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's all pretty easy to use. Climate controls down below, and then I like the little tab there for the heated seats. But yeah, dual zone climate with this, heated seats, and then nice trim all over the rest of the dash there. Charging area here at the phone charging pad, and then that's your button for all-wheel drive. You got your lane departure, stability control, auto stop start as well. Some cup holders here, shifter there for the 9-speed. Parking brake with some more storage here, and pick this up so you've got more storage underneath that. Nice trim here on the top. That's solid. Camera rear view mirror, and then no center for this model. Well, let's talk about visibility before we set off. The hood, both mirrors. Grab the rest of the rear. And let us set off in the Encore. Sorry, I just gotta make sure that there's no one coming through. Should be fine. Yeah. Ooh. Is that what I think it is? I'm gonna have to stop by. I think that's a Ultimate Yukon. It looks like it. It's probably not out of PDI. Ooh, torque. 3-cylinder is an interesting choice. I don't want to spend too much time on this with this video because we're focusing on the car, but I am interested to see if with what happened during the election, if that'll change what engines we're seeing in cars. I don't know. Time will tell on that, but that'll be interesting because I just don't think that, like, manufacturers really are just doing this stuff for regulation. And if the regulation, you know, wasn't there anymore, then I don't know. We'll have to see. But I will say it's got good torque. But I mean, the other thing I will say is interesting is look at the fuel economy, and it's not bad at all. But it's not that great. And that's the thing about these small turbo engines is they don't actually get better fuel economy. They just put out fewer emissions, tailpipe emissions, right? It's all about that because it's a smaller powertrain. Okay, we're done with that. Ride quality is pretty darn good. This is a nice car. Sorry. The road down here is closed, so I'm gonna just flip around here. That is... oh, never mind. I was gonna say, that is weird to see that kind of tree there, but it's not in the marsh. The things I notice while I'm reviewing cars. It's kind of like a buzzy little engine. There's got to be an exit over here. Hopefully there is. Yeah, it looks like there is. This is kind of a nice little car. And the low end torque is actually pretty darn good. I'm not feeling like I'm lacking for power, which I think is a big plus. But welcome to Salt Lake. Nobody will ever let you in. It's so interesting. Okay, here's my other soapbox in today's video. It's interesting to see the difference between how people drive in Salt Lake County and Utah County. In Utah County, people just stop and like let you get into the road. Salt Lake, they just like boom, boom, right up to the bumper. They're like, nope, you are not getting in. It's interesting how different people are. Yeah, I like this thing. It's a cool little crossover. And at least it doesn't, I mean, if you get front wheel drive, it's a CVT, get all wheel drive. The all wheel drive is worth it just so you don't have the CVT. Because the 9-speed it's a very smooth transmission. So let me guys think about the Encore. Basically this is just like a little runaround type car. If you're, you know, smaller family or, you know, don't have kids, then it's great because it gives you the SUV kind of like ground clearance, but you don't have to deal with big SUV size, and it gets a little bit better fuel economy as well. And so yeah, I think it's a nice little rig. The Avenir package is probably more than what most people are really gonna want out of this. You know, especially the price point too this is at, a little bit more expensive. I think most people are probably gonna go for the ST Sport Touring. I don't know. But either way, let me know what you guys think about this little Buick, and I'm gonna check out this not so little Yukon here.